What's going on, everybody? Matt with Patriot Comics here. Once again, I have another comic book haul video for you. I have some great books to show you today. I went on to Whatnot, which is a live auction app that you can go on and bid on comics that are for sale. There's a lot of different sellers on there, and it's a lot of fun interacting with the community. And one of my favorite sellers on Whatnot is the Comics Den. They are awesome. It's a husband and wife team, Sarah and Angelo, and they always have great books up for grabs and great prices. So they also have an amazing YouTube channel with a lot of great content, awesome videos. They're always showing off, amazing comic book collection purchases. So definitely check them out. So I ended up getting some great deals from them from Whatnot, and let's see what I got. First off, I have Werewolf by Night number 8. Awesome Mike Plug cover. Just a really nice book there. The book was actually in somewhat rough shape. It had a bad spine roll, and it was, creased cover and things like that. So I did a spine correction, and I pressed and cleaned the book. It looks so much better now. It looks amazing. I mean, it does still have a little, couple spine ticks and a couple little things here and there, but man, that thing presents well now. Another book here that I got was Werewolf by Night number 9. That is an awesome cover as well. First appearance of Tatterdemillion and first appearance of Sarnak. So a nice little minor key in the Werewolf run. Another Werewolf key here. We have issue number 11, first appearance of the Hangman. Awesome cover and just a really cool book. Definitely excited about those. And one more Werewolf by Night book, issue number 27. Love this cover. Super cool. And this is the first appearance of, Dr. Glitter Knight. So really cool. Love the cover. I ended up getting these for anywhere between $3 and $5 a piece. I mean, for Werewolf books, that is an extremely awesome deal. Now let's get into some Daredevil. How about some early Bronze Age? Daredevil number 54. First appearance of the second Mr. Fear. Love that cover. Super cool. And the book's not in horrible shape. It's got a couple issues here and there, but I actually ended up pressing that book, and it looks really good. I also cleaned and pressed a handful of these Werewolf books, too. There was a couple ones that needed spine corrections, which I did, and I cleaned and I pressed them. And man, these books look great now. I typically clean and press any of the better books that I purchase if they're looking a little bit rough before I put them in a new bag and board. I just like to have them presenting as best as possible when they're in my collection. So I'll go ahead, I'll clean them, I'll press them. I mean, I'm pressing 2 books, every day, really. As much as I get books in, I clean them, I press them, and then I just keep swapping them out for the next batch. And I'm always pressing books, so it's definitely helpful to have a press at home where you can just make your books in your own personal collection just look really good. So I got some more Daredevil here. Love this book here. Issue number 114. Awesome Man-Thing cover. I actually recently purchased this book from my local comic shop, but it was in super low grade, really bad looking book. And this one looks awesome. And this is the first full appearance of Deathstalker. So nice little Daredevil key. Awesome Man-Thing cover. Can't go wrong at all. And this one here, Daredevil 133, another little minor key. The first appearance of Mindwave and the first appearance of Think Tank. The book itself is in great condition. Nice, high mid-grade, probably more like low-high grade. Really nice looking book. Also got Daredevil 139, another cool book here. Not a key or anything, but still excited to have. And then another minor key here, Daredevil 153, first appearance of Ben Urich. Really awesome. So can't go wrong. All these Daredevil books I got for also around $2 to $5 a piece, mostly around $3 or $4. Really great deals. Can't go wrong with that. Lots of Daredevil, lots of Werewolf by Night, which are two of the runs that I'm working on really, really hard right now. I'm trying to get all my Daredevils, trying to get all my Werewolves. I'm also working on Tomb of Dracula. I also just finished my Man-Thing run. I'm really excited about that. There'll be a video all about that. All right, let's keep checking out all the books that I got. Here we got Spectacular Spider-Man, giant-sized, number 200 with the awesome foil cover. Really cool book here. I didn't have this one in my Spectacular Spider-Man collection, which also is another run that I'm working really hard on. And I got this one, I think, for like $3 or $4. And this is the Death of Green Goblin, Harry Osborn. Really cool book. Gotta have that if you're collecting Spectacular Spider-Man run. And then I got some ASM as well. Issue number 231. Amazing Spider-Man 232. Amazing Spider-Man 236. That's the Death of Tarantula. Also got issue number 242. Really cool cover. So some ASM books. I got those for like $2 a piece. Really awesome. Can't go wrong with some Amazing Spider-Man. And then the last book that I purchased from them was Moon Knight Special Edition number 2. It's like a double-sized book, really cool, and love the cover, and just a cool book to add to my Moon Knight collection. And then also for purchasing all these books, the Comics Den, they do throw in some freebies. And sometimes they'll just throw in some, dollar books or 50-cent books, just to throw them in as some freebies. But this time they threw in a cool book. They threw in Mark Spector Moon Knight number 43, which is awesome. That's like a $5 book or so. So can't go wrong with that for free. Really awesome. Pretty cool cover as well. So thank you to the Comics Den for all those awesome deals. Definitely excited to add all those books to my collection. Look at that. Nice big stack of books there from Whatnot. Also, if you saw my last video, I went to a local comic book convention, and I got a lot of really cool stuff, but I forgot to show off one of the best books that I purchased. I was really excited about this one, and I put it away, and I didn't even realize that I got it from that show, or I forgot to show it off in my last video, and that is Ghost Rider number 1 from Volume 2. Awesome key book. I think this is a great book, and I didn't have it in my collection, and I had to pick it up because this book is in immaculate condition. This is a 9.8 all day. It has to be. So I think I might have to send this one in for grading. I mean, it is perfect. Really, really nice. I actually did have a little bit of a spine roll, a little tiny one, and I ended up giving it a press, and now this thing is 100% perfect. I can't find a single flaw on the cover, the back cover, inside, anywhere on this book. And I got this one for $20 at the comic book show. I thought that was a crazy deal. Definitely excited about that. I'm just happy to have it in my collection, but I think this one is definitely a 9.8 candidate, and I'm definitely going to have to send this one in when I finally send in a batch of books to CGC. So, really excited about this one. Love the book. I'm a huge Ghost Rider fan, and Volume 1 I'm working on. That one is taking a little while to do, but Volume 2 Ghost Rider, I'm moving right along, getting all those books in that run, and I did need number 1. I didn't have that one in my collection, so definitely happy to have that in the collection, especially this beautiful condition book. So that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed checking out my purchases from Whatnot from the Comics Den. They're awesome. Sarah and Angelo are great, great people, and they always have awesome books up for grabs with just amazing pricing. So that was a lot of fun. Also got this cool Ghost Rider book. Hope you enjoyed checking out today's video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos all about comic book collecting. And ring the notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.